Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're back, and today I'm going to give you my one-year review of my 2023 GMC Sierra At4 Duramax. If you guys are new viewers out there, this is your first time stopping by, I do invite you to subscribe. Smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Without further ado, let's get right into today's video. So, I'm trying to be a little bit cleaner with my shots. That being said, you guys are chilling on a tripod, and I'm not. Alright, anyway, so the very first thing I had to do when I got the truck was I did the tint. That's 5% over 15% ceramic, so that's dual layer tint, and it is properly dark. The front windshield has 25% ceramic, as you would. I hated the stock At4 wheels. Those just really weren't going to do it for me. So the very next thing I did was I got these NV605 wheels by Method Wheels. They're incredible wheels. Is it Method Racing? Yeah, Method Race wheels. They're great wheels. I enjoy them. They're very nicely built. Then I got like the little valve stem cover caps things too that say Method Race wheels on them. So now the stock height truck was nice, but what's the point of owning a large truck if it's not lifted in the most unreasonable fashion known to man? I had to do a lift kit. I was kind of between choices. I was going to do a McGaughey's 7 to 9 inch lift. I considered a Cognito 4-inch lift. I considered a Cognito 7-inch lift, and I ultimately decided on a BBS 6.5-inch lift, and I did the Fox shocks 2.0 upgrades, so they're really comfortable. I don't feel the rigidity of the stock Rancho shocks that they threw on these trucks for some unknown reason, which in my opinion, as far as like stock struts and shocks are concerned, Rancho is the equivalent of like rough country, but that's just me. Now, what's the point of doing a lift kit and wheels if you're not going to do the most unnecessary tires known to man? So I went ahead and I wrapped the Method wheels in some 37 by 13.5 mud terrain tires, and I don't go off-roading. If I'm being completely honest, this is a pavement princess. I've gone off-roading twice since the lift kit wheels and tires have been on, and I did go pretty rough down this trail. I mean, the truck killed it, and I scratched the side of the truck a little bit and hurt my feelings, but it's a truck and it's all in good faith. We're gonna have to wrap the truck. I'm thinking around a tree at this point, but no, I'm just kidding. I want to wrap it like camo or something kind of cool. So this is a Cam Locker King box. It's extra deep, and it's got these really nice rails which are welded to the lid of the toolbox. It is a cam lock, so the lock clasps over a retaining bar in the inside of the toolbox, which makes it extremely secure. It's so secure that the Texas Rangers trust this as their dedicated toolbox in Texas Highway Patrol. So the moment that I got the lift kit on the truck, it was time to get a drop hitch. I went with Gen Y. Gen Y is the standard as far as drop hitches are concerned, and this one is no exception. This is a 12-inch drop hitch. It's good for, I believe, 32,000 pounds. Not that the truck would ever be pulling 32,000 pounds, but it is good for it. Now, as far as versatility is concerned, I haven't used the full capabilities of the truck, and if I were to go back and do it again, I would absolutely buy the same truck. I mean, it feels good to be a boss when you drive down the street. What little towing I did do, I did experience about 18 miles per gallon. Granted, I was driving a U-Haul 6x12 trailer or 4x12 trailer or whatever small one it did have, and I mean, obviously when you're towing like 2,000 pounds or sub 2,000 pounds, you're not going to really even realize that there's weight behind you. Another thing is, as far as like fuel economy when we're going through the city and whatnot, I definitely reflect something like between 8 and 10 miles per gallon. I'm going to get to lift the truck on mud terrain tires. I don't really know what to tell you as far as that's concerned. The plus side is when we're on the highway and we're going over a long distance. When I was going from Las Vegas, Nevada to Los Angeles, California, about 2 months ago, I did see 27 miles per gallon. And that was on a hand calculation. I filled the truck up before I left Vegas, and I got here, and I had spent about 10.6 gallons of fuel when I went to come fill the truck up again. That's a 290 mile stretch, or 293 miles. So you can do the math for yourself. That came out to just about 26 to 27 miles per gallon, which is incredible considering it's a freaking 10,000 pound behemoth. I was traveling at a conservative 62 miles per hour. This was a fuel economy run, so there was no spirited driving involved. If I was doing some spirited driving, that number would probably shift in a downward trend. Take you guys inside the truck and show you the creature comforts, because that's what everybody is probably watching this video for. So this is the At4. It features leather seats. They're heated and cooled, and they are power 12-way, I believe, on each side. It also has a Bose audio system, which I'll show you in a second. And the Bose system sounds very, very nice in this truck. Being the At4, you also get your choice of high clearance steps. Mine came with these really, really nice and grippy steps. They're powder coated metal, but I've never slipped on them, and I've been in ice and water many times and they've never let me down. So 10 out of 10, do recommend. These are the ones that came on my truck. I think they're called the high clearance steps. But yeah, they're great, absolutely great. For those of you who have kids, you might wonder about the back seat usability. And in a truck like this, I know that matters. I'm a single man. I don't have a family or a wife to tell me no when it comes to buying things. So I kind of just buy what I want. But I figured I'd do the liberty of showing you how easy it is and how much room you have in the back seat of the truck. You're gonna see me get in the back seat, and yeah, it's not pretty, so don't be judging me. But now that we're in the back seat, there's a lot of room. I'm a 6'4" male, and I have a lot of space this way. The seat is all the way back. The driver's seat's all the way back on a horizontal plane, which is nice. And honestly, the back seat is a nice place to be. I haven't really been back here that much, and I say that much because broken clock is still right twice a day. So as far as rear seat creature comforts are concerned, rear seat passengers do enjoy some heated seats. They also have a USB Type-C and a regular USB outlet, as well as the 12-volt. There are some climate vents back here, but outside of that, there's not much to say. And these are cup holders for rear passengers. I just use them as extra front seat passenger cup holders. Rear seat passenger cup holders are also located in the door. So for those of you who work late on the job site, there are some very nice lights that is on the truck. We have this light on the driver's side door mirror, and they're really bright. I actually had to move the camera back quite a bit because of how bright they are. I didn't want the glare to mess up the shot. You have a light on your tailgate, as well as obviously your standard cargo lights, and these tow mirror lights are really bright in the front as well. They're extremely bright. There's 4 LEDs in the tow mirror, which do a good job of lighting things up. I can see them being useful at like a campground or a drive-in, but there is a timer on them. They only stay on for, I think, 15 minutes when the truck's on regular power. So that could be a little troublesome, but if the truck's idling, they'll stay on as long as the truck is on. Alrighty guys, so obviously there's a lot of factors to consider when you're buying your truck. How long you're gonna own the truck, what you're gonna be using the truck for, and what you're looking to spend on the vehicle. For me, I knew that when I bought the truck, I would probably keep it a long time, so I wasn't really all that concerned on pricing. I just wanted to make sure that the deal that I did get was a good deal. Nobody likes to get screwed over, and I am no exception. As far as everything else is concerned for the truck, when I had bought it, I had and still have my BMW M3, which I do intend to get a race trailer for eventually. I just haven't gotten around to it, quite frankly. But yeah, that is what I was going to be towing with the truck, and I had a rooftop tent at the time, which I've since sold, in lieu of probably looking to get a camper of some sort. So as far as like versatility and usability on a daily standpoint is concerned, I took both of those things into account when I bought the truck. When I was using my Toyota Tundra, I was experiencing between 8 and 10 miles per gallon 24/7, no matter if I was towing on the highway, in the city, and quite frankly, that sucked. The truck, on a conservative run, I'll get like 26, 27, which is leaps and bounds better than the Tundra. And if you're buying a truck for fuel efficiency, maybe just get a Prius. And I know that doesn't matter that much, but it matters to me, so it's nice to see that I'm getting better fuel economy when I'm going down the road. Let's get to the nitty gritty on pricing. So out the door with taxes, titles, and all of that fun stuff, I paid $91,000, maybe like $91,500. I did a pretty hefty down payment, so I took care of future Cameron, and I traded in the Tundra at the same time. I didn't realize that much loss in the vehicle. I think it was like sub 5,000 from what I owed to like trade-in value and all of that, and then I got obviously the truck's loan amount down right off the rip as well. So there was a nice little $2,200 check that was cut to me, which I threw at Wheels, I think, or something like that. Insurance. So the cost of insurance has been going up. I wish I could tell you that I paid nothing in insurance, but at 25, with one accident on my record and a few tickets from years back, that's just not the case. I pay $330-ish a month, which isn't great. I was paying $220 a month, but the cost of insurance just got hiked, so now I'm paying $330 a month, which sucks. I did shop around, and suffice to say, they're taking care of me. When you look at the cost of getting in bed with another insurance company, it's astronomical right now. Hopefully that does change and that does go down, but yeah, it's just it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I guess that kind of wraps up. I think I spend like $300, $400 a month on fuel. But yeah, that's just running around LA. That price can go up, it can go down. Sometimes it's $600 if I'm making a run elsewhere. But yeah, I mean, I have no complaints. I want to thank you guys for watching another video and tuning in. I know that I don't upload often, and when I do upload, it seems to be a random video, trying to make a little bit more structured content, and this is no exception. I hope you guys have a good day and or night wherever you may find yourselves. And if this is your first time stopping by, don't know if I said this already, subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next video, and yeah, peace.